Okay, this is our third in our series of circular references on DSRAs. This time, let's put a target debt to capital. And let's say that's a percent. Let's say that's 80%. Okay. Shift Control C to get it to the. Oh God! Come on, hurry up. This is okay. Now, what we want to do is now this debt amount. We want to set this. I suppose we can go down here if you know. Excuse me. Put computed debt to cap. And that's going to be the total. Oh shoot! Oh, we look at that. There was some difference that was left over. Okay. I'd have to double check our other macro. Oh, I know what we didn't do in our macro. Let's just change the macro from the last time. So that's our computed debt. Okay. Debt divided by the cost. Why that took me so long? Shift Control P. Target debt to cap. And that's going to be just our 80%. And then we run the difference. And we want to make that difference equal to 0 by changing the debt. Okay, so this debt we want now to come from our target debt to capital ratio. Now, before we do this, can we just fix the last thing I did? Just to review where we left off. We put a data table in, edit, and I had forgotten. After I do this, we have to run the circ again. That's this, because I hate this so much. Okay, so then now we're running all the data table. Oh no, we're just running this one. Now when we run the data table, remember it does it one by one, and after it does it one by one, now at the very end at least it'll put it back to where we started. Okay. Okay. Almost should make it. Can I do something? Yeah, this will be pretty cool. Let's make this this 11.09 is this. Why don't we make a I've never tried this. I just got this idea. Let's just make a conditional format and go to a new rule and use a format and say, well, let's take this one and make it equal to whatever is in this column. But let's press that one with the F4 like this, and then format it as some really cool kind of thing. Okay. Font. Okay. So we press OK, and that's it starts. And now if we run the data table, it's going to show you which one it's computing. I've never done that before, obviously. Okay, and then hopefully, oops, it's having a problem with that one, and then going back to the beginning. Okay, then now, so we have a difference. Now the problem, if we did the regular goal seek, of course, is that if we go to data, what if analysis, and goal seek, and if we set this difference to 0 by changing we have to find the blue debt input up here, we'll get stuck. Well, we won't get stuck. It computed something, but when it computed it, the stupid little Excel didn't know that we have a difference here. So the goal seek doesn't work. Okay, so what we have to do is essentially compute this difference and this difference together. We have to have a combined difference. And I'm going to have to take a minute to do this. Okay, so what we can do is, what I did here is I put a fixed debt amount. I just said let's start with 1700. And the computed debt is the target debt to capital times the total cost. And the difference is the fixed minus the computed again. Now you select the area and press Shift Control F3, top row. Okay, so we have to convert the goal seek into kind of a circular thingamajig, which is a pain. Okay, if you use the function method, you'd never have to do that. Now, what I did here is I just put the same thing. While the difference in debt here is not equal to 0, then set the fixed equal to the computed debt. The only other thing I have to do is go up to this debt here, which we defined as a range name now, and we can do it. So we can put, okay, let's run the debt goal seek. Okay. Come on. Okay, I can't. Oh, fuck. Well, if that, okay, so this is, we'll assign the macro and run it to define debt 1, and then we just run this. Now that, good, it found it, of course, but this was different. So we'd have to run this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And this is what I see in these horrible copy and paste models. Another reason not to do them is that then you'd have, now it's starting to get not so easy. Because now we have to run them both at the same time. So we can put sub, let's do all or something, I don't know what you want to call it, and then we'd run the circular, and we'd run the find debt, and we could do while range difference, and you could even put an absolute value if you're really unable. Plus range difference debt. Okay, and maybe we should do it all in the same thing. I think that would be a little bit better. Let's see how this works, and then we put W and D. Okay, so we just put them both together, run them both together, and we did get something to work. Okay, so now once you've done this, then you could go to make another data table. Okay, and on another data table, then you could put, let's put 65% debt, 70, how about, we'll just add 1% to the debt, and then Shift Control P, and then this time we can put row begin. You could even make a little thing with an index function and change this data table, but I'm gonna put how about begin row, end row, and how about call base, call out 1, call out 2. So this time we're gonna, so this time let's put the equity IRR and let's put the debt here. So we've got just a one-way data table with 2 different outputs, and we put the row here and then the row of the end. Down here, the base column is the column for this one. The column output is column of this one. And then this is the column of this one. So let's select this area. Shift Control F3. You know, you might. Oh, did we have end row up here? Begin row. Finish row. Okay, that's kind of bad that we have to make it a different thing, but yeah, you can look at another one of my videos and you see that you could just do it all in one go. Why don't we press F3, press paste the list, copy this. Let's make that. Let's go to our macros, and we'll actually, we can, it's actually going to be so similar to this one. We'll put sub data table 1. Okay, and so we can do the same thing. Perhaps we should set the starting points. Begin det equal range det, and we can put for row equal range, and then I don't know if we can do this. I'm trying something I've done before. Okay, and then we set the target range, and we better put in that as a range name. You could how about target ratio? I'm gonna name that one equal cells, and we put row, and then we put range, and we have to remember what we call that. This, oh, okay, I know I forgot that. Okay, whoops. Cells, row, range. I think that's okay. Oh, that's what we forgot. And then we put cells, and you put row and range, and this is going to be our kind of first one. Equals range equity IR and cells row comma range equal range det. Okay. And before that, we have to run this famous one we just did, which was do all. So before we press this one, we have to do all. And then if we want to next row, did I already have the next row? I already had that, but okay. And finally, we can then put range. Yes, range det equal begin det, and we can run the circular again. Okay, and now we just have to remember what all this crap was. And how about if we copy it here? I don't know how to wonder if there's a, this is all our range names. I don't know, we don't really need all that stuff, do we? So we put this row is begin row, I think, right? Up here. begin row, and that didn't really help us much. And then we have a row finish or something. Where was that? End row, finish row. Okay, and then we put in our column. Whoops. Column out 1. No, this is column base. Okay, that didn't work at all. Column base. Oh no, but that the other one we call the base column. Okay, fine. Maybe it was best just to leave it in this, and then we put range, and then this is column output 1 and column output 2, which of course I can't even find anymore. Column out underscore 1 and column out underscore 2. Okay, and the only other thing we have left to do, well, let's of course delete all this junk. That was not a great idea, but tried it. Okay, and we need to name the target ratio in our model. Okay, where is this target? Okay, and then what we do is we let's try this. Okay, whoops, why did that happen? Oh no, I can't. I'm not good at using the mouse. I should be better at using the mouse. Okay, and this is table 1, and why don't we maybe put it over here? We can assign the macro to this data table 1 and just run it. Okay, and if it doesn't, I'm saving it. That's the really important thing. We don't need this, do we? Because we kind of did the goal seek ourselves. And so I assigned it to data table 1. I'm afraid to run it, obviously, and then I'm just going to run it. It hasn't blown up yet, but it hasn't showed me anything. It's taking, is it taking too long? Ah, there we go. Okay, so we can put the equity IRR and the debt IRR with different debt leverage percents. Okay, and I don't have to have you watch all of this, and I'm going to finish with this video.